Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. This is Vdiffuser. In our last episode, we took care of the last of our shadows. We made it through all the way, the Monado Mandala. We've taken care of every shadow. And if we wanted to, we could go back into the bomb shelter of Kasugiyama High, because the last door there has been opened. That is where we will find Alice. The last of the optional demons we can fight. I'm not going to. I think I've shown enough. It's also where the last Legenbrite is, but you know what? We don't need that. Now, off screen, I've gotten myself a bunch of lucky bags because our final boss, who, spoiler alert, is Nyarlathotep, has a very nasty skill that can mute us. In fact, Nyarlathotep has a lot of really nasty skills. Rather than my talking about them, I think it's time I just show them. Let's get started. There he is. Congratulations. You finally made it. The last toy is right here. And there's Jun. Because we made all the right choices, he's not remembered anything. Give Jun back! You're wondering why nothing has happened to you. Well, I saved the best for last. We must show your secret to your friends, right? Paradox boy? And we're gonna see the ending of Persona 2, Innocent Sin. You've learned something. The reality of the world. There are things that you have no control over. I am the shadow of all beings. As long as humans have dark hearts, I will live. Face the last trial of a crawling chaos. There is a way to change this reality. You must forget about that one summer day. Nyarlathotep began weaving the threads of fate that day. If we erased that instance, this tragedy would have never occurred. A new time woven and a world reborn. You can do that? Realize this. A human's heart possesses the power to change the flow of reality. Even without the Shibalba or the Crystal Skull, your strong will and action have the energy to change reality. Even the power that created the cosmos you live in is the same as yours. In this collective unconsciousness, it is possible. Do you mean start over from the beginning? In return for our memories? You mean forget everyone? I don't want to. Isn't there another way? Not in this world, where he has power. The dark hearts of people unconsciously aiding world destruction is his source of power. In order to suppress him, people must change. You will create the new world. I won't forget. How could I forget? Hell yeah. I ain't gonna forget. If everything was set up by him, then let's do it. Let's teach him that things won't go his way anymore. We will meet again, right? Then see yourself as who you should be. Your powers should mold a new reality. kiss so that I won't forget about my Tatsuya. And apparently the canon route is us not decking Philemon in the face, which I did in the last one. Well then, we will part for a short time. Are there any final words you want to say? Oh, we do actually have the choice. You know what? I'm not gonna hit him this time. There is no need for thanks. I pray you are able to break the unwritten law and remember each other. Farewell. Here we go again.
We went through a lot, but I'm glad we met again. Don't forget what you promised, dude.
Tatsuya, don't forget me. I do love you.
Don't forget. Or say goodbye. Just think.
However,
I don't want to forget what happened. How can I forget? Guys, don't go. Don't leave me alone. Please, no. Please, no. No!
at the last moment, he couldn't forget. And can you really blame him? How's that, Tatsuya? Do you like your punishment? You couldn't ask them to fight with you, because the sole reason the world is at the brink of destruction is you! Come on, you're just being a dick now. You broke your promise with your friends. The condition to stay in this world was to give up your memories from the old world. But you rejected it. At that moment, the boundary separating the two worlds vacillated. That was you. That's why you failed to synchronize with the you of this world. Push all the pain upon your friends and still retain your memory. That's an unforgivable sin. A sin must have punishment. That's why I gave you the chance to meet her again. I coaxed fate for you all to meet again. What's wrong? Are you going to hide in your shell again? That face of yours when you met that woman and regained your memories. You should have seen it. Am I detestable? But that is what you humans desired. You crave destruction from the depths of your hearts. That's me! The shadow does not forgive anyone who goes against fate. Ah, shut up. You can take this fate of yours and stick it up your ass. Listen up, Tatsuya. Fate is no different than a prediction too late. If something happens, all you have to say is this: it was all fate. Pathetic humans! I'll show you what happens to those who said the same thing to me in the past! You finally get to see him.
sin I committed, nor on myself.
Ooh! Sorry, I had to do that. Alrighty! Our final boss, the Moon Howler. The Moon Howler is one of Nyarlathotep's most famous literary forms. In Lovecraftian mythology, Nyarlathotep is the god of 1,000 faces. He has 1,000 forms, all of them he uses to build up human civilization, and then right when it's at its peak, he yanks the carpet out from under them to destroy it, and then points and laughs. He is the weakest of the Lovecraftian deities, but is also the most malevolent. We actually saw this form in Persona 2 Innocent Sin, although the boss who had him, Adolf Hitler, whom I bullied using Lucifer and Satan, uses him as his persona. Anywho, depending on how easy you made the bosses of the shadows, his level will change. If you took the easy route, Nyarlathotep is level 77, has 8,160 hit points. He nulls Dark Mind and Nerve spells, and is weak to water and wind. Knows Megadolian, Guard Punish, Eternal Black, and Shadow Kill. If you botched it on one of the bosses, he will be level 80. He'll have 8,800 hit points. He won't have any weaknesses. Or actually, he'll just have water as a weakness. However, if you botch all the boss fights, he will be level 82, have 9,500 hit points, and nullify almighty attacks, as well as having Omega Cluster as a new boss skill. And he also has no weaknesses. This version is very, very, well, kind of easy. Alrighty, we have Hieroglyphane. 3 shots of Hieroglyphane. I botched my strategy because I need another persona that has Miraquidine. And golly gee, I only had one Miraquidine card that I used on one of Maya's, or it's either Maya or Ulala's persona. So I cannot use Vein Splash on him. I can still use Ominous Waterfall though, and 3 shots of Hieroglyphane, which deals about 500 to 600 damage every single time. So that shouldn't be that bad. I also stocked up on Onusas, or Lucky Bags in this game, because he has a very, very dangerous spell later. Okay, attack, no. Hieroglyphane you. This should not take long. I also have a Soma, and I still have all of my, let's see, I got my bead chains, I also have all of my, chewing souls, so I should not be in any way in danger of losing all my shadow points. This boss fight shouldn't take that long. Okay, that's 584. That's 584, or 28. Megadolian. It's bad when Megadolian is the only, only dangerous spell. Ha! Hope you like that, moron. Ominous Waterfall. Okay, that's pretty good damage. Let's see, I've got Media Raha on here, so I should really not be any danger of losing at this point. Shadow kill. Ouch, this should hurt. But you know what? Yay!
It's over.
Screw you, Nyarlathotep! Oh, that's what Aqua Tide looks like. That's pretty cool looking. I've never actually seen what Aqua Tide looks like. I've only really just used it as a fusion spell. Let's see, Miraquidine. There you go. Ominous waterfall. Contradiction. Contradiction yourself.
Let's end this.
Let's see. Katsuya. Keep everybody topped off. Not bad.